Alright, so I'm back to play in my Minecraft Anew series. So this is starting at our episode 9 where we left off. I did a test run with another world and everything seemed to go okay, so I'm going to try recording it. I did do a backup of my world just in case. But I'm going to start episode 9. This is going to be our fishing, doing a little bit of thing to gather some materials there. I was wanting to get the underwater breathing, so I need some pufferfish. And maybe finish the map, and then maybe go into the nether and go ahead and finish that blaze farm and explore a little bit more. Just make sure we covered the entire nether fortress there. Just look around, see what we see. So this is, let's see, how many are we at? 31 of 126 for the advancements. So making good progress there. I do like this new view. It does allow me to do a lot more and to kind of see what's going on. Plus, if I put it on this monitor, I'm looking toward the camera when I'm looking at it here, so that's nice. But I think with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the game. I'll switch that over to the game. And then it automatically switches me back. There we go. Okay, so I did look, and the follow an eye of Ender. It's not just following the eye of Ender, it's you have to find the stronghold. So we've got a couple of Eyes of Ender. I don't know that 3 is going to get us there before they go poof, because there's a chance every time you throw it that it'll disappear. So we could try that, see if we can find it, but I don't know that we'll get there. I'm thinking it's worth a shot. We'll head in a certain direction, see if we find it. We'll use the map to kind of triangulate a little bit and narrow it down so it's not as many throws, just to increase our odds. Let's see, are there any other ones that we want to work on? Thinking a lot of these will be once I get a good base set up. So I may, if I get the other stuff done, I'm not sure how long I'm playing tonight. I may be recording a podcast with my sister for my main channel. Yeah, when we're in the nether, there's 2 more biomes that I haven't seen yet, so we could explore looking for those. I know once I do set up a base that I'm wanting to test setting up a portal to send me into the nether and then connecting the portals together. I don't know if it would be easier to figure out the coordinates from the nether and put one there to try to sync it up with the overworld, or other way around. But yeah, we'll figure that out. I'll probably just put it in a convenient location once I get an island base set up. That seems to make the most sense, and I'm pretty sure that's the way I've always done it in the past. Let's see, and then once we get a base set up, yeah, I'll probably focus on doing a lot of these the husbandry ones where we're doing the animals and eating all the foods and all the stuff there. We did make some progress on eating the foods. I think there's a couple of raw fish I still need to eat, so once I catch fish, I'll probably eat those just to make sure. I think there's actually the tropical fish, like the Finding Nemo fish. I'm pretty sure I haven't eaten that one yet. I think that one is added to the list. And then we need to gather a lot of fish, so we've got them on hand so we can start taming cats when we find them. And I guess we should do the same with the wolves. So I should keep a stack of bones and a stack of fish on me at all times, just to have a chance of doing that when I find them. All right, let me double check, make sure everything looks good. And all right, good enough for me. Let's go for it. All right, back to the game. Alright, well, when I did the last live stream, I did get my cat named, so this is Minecraft. And I'm looking forward to being able to do the live streams again. That was kind of a mistake on my part. I didn't know that there was an age verification. So I feel bad that, I had a policy violation and I can't access it, but what can you do? Let's see, I've got that one. Did I have other ones? Yeah, so I've got 2 there. Pretty sure all of my stuff is here, which I'll just need 1 to do that one. So I've only got 3 Eyes of Ender at the moment. And yeah, I can do that one in my inventory, but might as well do it there since I'm nearby. Yeah, if I'm gonna live in this house, I may have to give his brewing stand back because he's a persistent villager in my home. He just walks right in whenever he wants to. Yeah. He's going to let the bad guys in. Yep. Alright, you keep an eye on him, Minecraft. He looks a little suspicious over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my map out if we're going to do that one. We'll switch that there. Go ahead and put those here. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and give that a shot real quick. Okay, so I know last time when I attempted it, I was over this way at the end of town, and I was looking east, and it was taking me that way. So it is off in this general direction. Don't know how far. Oh, sorry, this is west. Sorry, yeah, this is west. So it should be on the map somewhere, maybe. It may be too far south to be on the map, but west-wise, I think we'll be okay. So let's head over toward the ocean just to see what the Eye of Ender does. I'm going to get over toward the coast, and then we'll know if it's on land or in the ocean. That would be kind of bad if it's in the ocean. I don't know that I've ever done one that was in the ocean. It's doable, but yeah, that'll be a challenge. All right, let's see which way it goes. Yep, off that way. And of course, first throw, it poofed. Okay, so I'm looking at my map, so we know it's in that direction. So that's probably not going to be on my map. But if I go over to that island and I do it again, I'll know if it's somewhere in between or if it's further west. So we'll do that. All right, so we're going to go explore that little island out there. Well, big island. And maybe we'll do some fishing while we're there. We'll, you know, go somewhere exotic. We'll go to an island out in the middle of the ocean. We'll go fishing out there. Yeah, I feel like I'm going the long way around here. Just looking at the village off in the distance. Well, actually, yeah, that's home that way. I got turned around. Oops. Nope, gotta go around. All right, do a little bad parkour practice. All right, I'm pretty sure I did the cow cooked and uncooked, the pork cooked and uncooked. Chickens I need. I don't think I've actually done chickens yet. So if I see a chicken, it's in trouble. I'm going the wrong way again. I am really just not paying attention to what direction I'm going, and I have a map out. There we go. Yeah, I was focused on my my main YouTube channel. There was I did a farm tour video of my first year of gardening for 2025, and I didn't have a YouTube channel, so it was a lot of pictures. So to actually make the video, I had to do it all in voiceovers because it was just a lot of pictures. So yeah, I think it was well over 300 pictures that were in the video. It was only about, I think it ended up at right at 32 minutes. Yeah, sorry, chicken. Did I get two? Nope, only got one. All right, sorry, next chicken. Wow, he's a tough one. There we go. All right, so I need to eat one raw, one cooked. And I'm not hungry yet, so that's gotta wait. Okay, so we will head over to my boat. It's parked over here. Yeah, pretty sure the recording's doing fine. I will assume it is until I know otherwise. All right. And let's head over to the island. Once we're there, we can throw a pearl and use that to help triangulate. It's not ideal, but I don't have a map that shows, I don't know, too far along that line. It'll give us an indication though. But, you know, if you're really careful about it, you can find it in like one eye of Ender if you get really lucky, but I wouldn't assume I would get that lucky. All right, that way. Yep. All right, heading to the island. You know, every time I get in the ocean now, I'm worried that there's a Zautilus out there. Yeah, I like that word, Zautilus. I like that better than zombie Nautilus. All right, well, there's the island we're heading to, and we're going to get there just in time for it to be night. Do I have a bed? I do not have a bed. All right. We can find sheep if we get there quickly. It's a pretty large island. There could be a village on the island. I wouldn't expect there to be one, but it's possible. And we're just going to go to the closest part here. I think we can make landfall before night and do a quick check for some sheep. Or we can find a spot and do some night fishing. Go ahead and pass the night doing that. I don't know that I want to be tossing Eyes of Ender in the dark. It seems like it would be asking for trouble. Hard to retrieve when there's night mobs coming after you. Okay, keeping an ear out for sheep. Oh, already got an eye or an Enderman there waiting for us. Which I guess if I was serious about trying to find the end portal, I probably should have brought more of that blaze powder with me just in case I need to make more. Alright, well, this little island did not have sheep. And I think it's small enough that I can kind of light parts of it up before night really starts spawning all the bad guys. I'm gonna keep that little wedge there just to kind of see if that's where things spawn if I don't like that. Alright, and here. Oh, we got a creeper with a short fuse. Goodness. Oh, another one. And we're not going to lead you back to my boat. Go swim. Oh, and you're shooting at me. Let's not do that. Alright, let's get back over here. Let's let you guys go swimming and I'm going to get out. I'm going to go get some exploring done. Trying to find a spot that didn't already have a flower on it. A lot of flowers on that island. Did that one go out? Alright, doing good so far. This may not have been a good idea. I'm out of torches. Alright, well, let's do this. King of the world. Is it going to take a good path? Yep. Alright, we got that one. Anything else follow us this far? Yeah, he sees us, but I don't think he has a path up. Yeah, let's go ahead and combine those while I'm noticing it. That's not good enough, and okay. Let's put that shield back on real quick while I'm fighting the night mobs. Go ahead and make some more torches while I'm at it. Go ahead and kill this one since he's right there waiting for it. I should probably eat the chicken. I was going to do that one earlier. Made me sick. Yeah, while I'm sick, might as well go ahead and eat the rotten flesh. Alright, and then we'll cook the other one and we'll get that one done soon. Alright. Okay, let's see how things look over here near our boat. Still not seeing sheep. Just, oh, little guy. You got the egg. Don't ride the chicken. You're not a chicken jockey. Oh. I don't have that many. Is it worth shooting you? I feel like I'm just wasting arrows. You can't get to me. And I don't think I can get up there. Maybe. Let's see. There might be a path. It might be a good fishing spot for the night. Yeah, that works for me. Let's go fishing for a bit. Although I have to be careful because if there's a skeleton that wanders over that way, he could be shooting me in the back while I'm fishing. Just probably hop down to that ledge. I can always swim around. That feels pretty protected. Only thing getting me here is drowned. Alright, let's do a little bit of night fishing. And to make that a little bit easier, let's set a torch right there to light up the water so we can see the bubbles better. Oop. There we go. Okay, so while I'm fishing, and it doesn't require a whole lot of extra attention, I'm really missing having the potential of chat while I'm doing this. I really like the idea of doing the live stream. I know I was really just getting started with it. I've only done a few episodes of my Minecraft series, but it was a lot of fun. I was really enjoying it. So I'm kind of keeping the same mentality as I'm doing this recording. It's like I'm doing a live stream, just no potential for anybody to join me in chat. So just kind of talking to myself as if there's someone there listening. Do a lot of that, recording my other videos for Minecraft, so nothing unusual. I guess unusual is relative, but yeah, nothing unusual. And since I've started doing the Minecraft, I've started watching more Minecraft videos, and of course you watch a couple of Minecraft videos and then YouTube thinks that's all you want to watch, so I've been getting a lot of suggested Minecraft videos. So I'm trying not to watch too much. I've been focusing on the ones that are just kind of outside gameplay kind of things for the most part, like having AI play as a character, or using AI to create Minecraft, do like a clone Minecraft created from AI. Some pretty interesting videos out there. Mostly I've been using AI for generating thumbnails, helping to get better titles. I've been using vidIQ mostly. Some stuff with watch out. Yeah, some other stuff with my podcast I'm recording, the software I'm using for that one, Riverside. So there we go. That's what I needed. Was that pufferfish? I was wanting to make the enduring breath, or what's the potion actually called when you're able to breathe underwater? Underwater breathing. Been a while since I've looked at the potion names. I don't know, I've done a little bit of research. I've looked at the wiki, but it didn't really stand out in my mind. So, hey, 2 in a row. And sun's coming up. So, not going to use up the whole fishing pole. We'll go until it's solid daylight and mobs are getting destroyed. I'm looking, it's like a dolphin right there. Yeah, there's a couple of dolphins out in the water. That was really nice having the dolphin protect me. Oops, I did it slightly too fast. It was nice having the dolphins protect me when I was out there with the Nautilus recovering my stuff from my ocean deaths. So hopefully I can avoid any more of those in the future. I think what I should do is if I'm out in the ocean like that, where I think there's a potential of a Nautilus. Oh, I see a zombie burning, so oh, I'm not paying attention. That's 2 fishing strikes that I've missed. One too soon, one too late. I was just watching the zombie burn, so didn't notice the bubbles. Alright, so doing good, having fun. Yeah, I kind of made a commitment to myself that I wouldn't play Minecraft for this series. There you go, I got that fish. Until I got my other video done for my main channel. So I got that one done, so now I get to play. In fact, I did 2 more videos before I did this one. I had recorded a couple of time lapses. I have a root viewer that I got, and since I've been growing worms for vermiculture, I put some in there, so now it's kind of a worm viewer. I have turnips and carrots and onions growing, and lots of worms just doing their thing in the soil. So when I water the plants, they tend to kind of go crazy. When I put new food in there, they kind of clump up around the food, and there we go. So I had 2 good videos, about 20 minutes long. So those were time lapses. So it's like 2 minutes for every hour. So it was about a 10-hour video that I did twice. Just kind of started my camera recording at the beginning of my work day and just let it go until I was done with work. Checked the footage and yeah, uploaded those. Had my daughter help me pick out some just background music for them, like some good time lapse, ambient noise, well, relaxing music for the background. So just made sure I found some music that was long enough, and I think they both turned out pretty good. Not a ton of effort involved in doing those, but then again, I don't get a whole lot of views for them either. I just really enjoy making them and watching them. Kind of goes along with the worm playlist that I have on my channel now. Been doing updates from my Worm Factory 360, so been doing a few time lapses just to kind of show the activity for some of those projects. I do have some other videos that I have prepped that I need to work on later, but I've already got things scheduled out for like the next 2 weeks, so there's no big rush. I do need to clip some more of my long-form videos, my podcast, and my cook and chat videos to get some shorts, because I've only got about another week or so left of shorts that are scheduled. Yeah, they'd last longer, but I'm doing them daily just to kind of force me into the practice of editing videos and just to improve those skills quicker. I don't know that that's really helping with the algorithm so much, but I'm a little too jumpy on those bubbles heading toward my bobber. Alright. It does kind of throw you off fishing while trying to do a live, well, not a live stream, but doing a recording where I'm treating it like a live stream. You kind of split focus. That little moment of hesitation when the bubbles are almost there. Hey, you got to be wandering by. I should just go by the sound and not the visual. That usually works better. Yeah, I think this is the last cast. I was hoping to get something interesting like a bow or a fishing rod or something, but let's go ahead and throw that next eye vendor, see where it goes. Alright, well, we got a good bit of food there. Actually, while I'm doing that, let me double check the list here. So we were eating the different foods, so I still need to do a cooked pork. Is that right? I was pretty sure I'd already done that. But yeah, okay, so we need a cooked pork and a cooked chicken. And then we need both of the rabbits, the raw cod, and a tropical fish, and a raw salmon. Okay, so I can eat a couple of raw fish real quick. Let's see, there, and switch back to there. Okay, yeah, I'm doing those in the wrong order because it switches me back anyway. Alright, so I need a raw cod. Which, I guess, sushi doesn't make you sick. So let's go ahead and do the raw salmon. It's not bad, it gives you 1 saturation. I don't know if pufferfish is a thing you're supposed to eat or not, but I'm not going to try that just yet. All right, let's go ahead and get that in place, and we'll get that. All right, and there's an ender just whooping around me. All right, so let's get over here by the boat before I throw it. And I've only got 2, so hopefully it doesn't poof. It'll be a short exercise here in trying to do this. Okay, so I was basically on that little green tip, like here, and it was angled this way. So we'll see if it's somewhere in between or if it goes back in the other direction. All right, and where did it go? I don't think we were far enough. I think I need to find it before it despawns. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I was there and it went that way, so I think we're still on that same line. And I think it's not on the island. So let's get in the boat and we'll head around, see what we find. Alright. Bye, Cal. Alright. We're gonna head west. You can do this more accurately if you're actually looking at the direction that you're pointing and not just kind of using a map. And if I really wanted to do this, I would have extra maps so that I can get a direction once I go too far off of this one. Assuming that it's going to take me off of this one. I'm hesitant to do it in the water, but I could. Let's see. Why don't we go over to that little tip right there, that sand. We'll throw it again from there. Yeah, I'm looking at the ship over there. We might take a little detour and go visit that ship. Okay, see turtles. Don't see anything dangerous. I think we're good. Let's hop out. Okay, so we're right at the edge. Let's hop here. Okay, so it's still that way. Okay, so it's pretty far. Alright, so we're going to continue that way. We're going to be off map. I guess, like I was saying, is you can use the debug and see, we are facing west. Okay, all right. Let's go grab the boat. We'll keep heading in that direction. Which, let's see, I think it's going to take us this way. But I think we might be better going around this island. Yeah, no, I said I was going to go to the ship. Let's go ahead and go to the ship before we get too far from it. Inventory looks good. Wow, I've got a lot of extra boats from that recovery earlier. Oh, and that is a Zodilus over there, isn't it? I see him burning when he's out of the water a little bit. I wonder if we watch him, will he take enough damage when he goes up into the sunlight that he'll kill himself? And that boat seems like a much better place to fight him than my little boat. Yeah, I said I was going to keep one of these on my bar just in case he destroys my boat. I'm tempted. Let's go for it. I think he spawned next to that little building there. I think we can hop off here, get to a safe spot. It seems like the ideal chance to do a little bit of research on how a Zodilus works. I don't know if we can lure him out into the sun. Wow, I'm surprised he hasn't detected me and started heading my way yet. And I don't know that I can shoot him through the water. Don't think that'll work. Yeah, I didn't want to go toward the eye vendor, so I'm going to take that off my bar so I don't accidentally throw it. Are we getting the night again already? We didn't fish that long after the sun came up. Ooh, mending pants. Where'd they go? There we go. Yeah, mending leather pants. Interesting. And Curse of Vanishing. Doesn't really seem worth holding on to. A leather helm of vanishing. Wow, that was a really short day. Swear I didn't stay on there that long. Yeah, we could fish another night. Wow. Yeah, that feels like a very short day. I guess I kept fishing a little bit too long once the sun was up. That's a little hard to see. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, I'm attracting the wrong attention there, waiting. Hello. Wow. And the question is, can they path up here? Or am I safe? And how many arrows do I have left? Oh yeah, I did look. The Nautilus armor is for the Nautilus. So that's if you get one. And wow, that is a... I guess it's like the saddles. It's a full spot, so can't put it in a bag. And we'll go ahead and eat that, get it out of my inventory. There's probably another chest, but I don't know that it's safe to go get it at the moment. And we'll go ahead and light up the boat here, or the ship. Let's see. Here, I give you the Curse of Vanishing. You'll take that? Hey, you drop copper. We'll wait for that to surface. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them now. Oh, I got some reach. Is this fish in the barrel when it's drowned? Oh, thank you. I guess that's a pretty common drop. Yeah, I don't remember the rates for things like that, but it's 2 for 2 for a moment there. Pretty good odds. Small sample size though. And the Zodilus is still over there somewhere. And there should be another chest somewhere. There's, I guess, another quarters area underneath. Maybe? I'm not sure. Well, I mean, there's a doorway. up a little bit. Make that easier to see once I'm down here. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a second chest. Seems odd for a ship this size. Well, let's see what we got. And we'll toss some things in here real quick. Let's see, don't need that or those. Let's see, I'll keep that in there for now. I'm gonna hold on to those. That was kind of why I came here. It's just random loots. There we go. Good enough. I know, exciting gameplay, right? Let's see what else we got here. I'm sure I could get another chest over there, but there's a Zodolus nearby. I don't know where it went. I don't know that I want to pick a fight from the top of this. Don't know. Did he despawn the surface and burn up? I see wolves. Don't have bones, so I can't do much about it, but yep, I see wolves. Pretty sure I don't have any bones. I will make a mob spawner, like an XP farm at some point, just because, mostly. Let's see. Is there an obvious easy chest here if there's no Zodolus around guarding? Yep, right there. Nothing really good. Lure 3. Up and up. Looks like that's probably the real treasure over there. I'm just not sure if I'm going to go down that deep right now. Okay, so yeah, I can't remember lure and the other ones, which ones are actually the most useful. I'll have to refresh my memory on those. Let's see, I've got, well, still night, but moon's pretty far over, so we'll hit dawn soon. And I kind of want to be more west of here. Or I could head north and just explore that island a little bit real quick while I'm this close to it. Yeah, why don't I do that? Still got drowned around. I'm going right where the Zodolus was, and it's not attacking me, so yeah, we'll go up here with the wolves. I know I'll be safe. They'll protect me. Hello. So I guess they don't eat pork. The pigs are safe, but not the sheep. Is that how you play? Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't on the map, so that's what I was looking at. I'm not where I thought I was exactly. But yeah, that's what I was hoping for. If the wolves found the sheep, there'll be wool on the ground. Oh, that's a witch. Let's not fight a witch. Yeah, it's almost morning. Let's go ahead and find a good spot. And we will do another eye vendor toss. I know I'm doing like 4 different goals at the same time and not doing any of them effectively. But we did get the pufferfish, so at least I can do that when I get back to base. Yeah, assuming I don't die and drop it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. especially after I said it and jinxed myself. Alright. Let's see. Wow, 40 minutes already. Okay, let's see what we got here. Going around the mountain. Well, going around the island. Let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Alright, let's go over there to this and give it a throw. See which direction we're going now. Yeah, that does look really cool. I like those ice biomes. Well, until the polar bears find me. Alright, let's give it a little throw, see where it goes. I'm thinking it's going to go that way. And I'm wrong, it went that way. And we got it back. Okay, good. So we've gone too far, so it is back that way. Let's go ahead and eat a pork chop. Alright, let's go back that way. Let's see, maybe go to the edge of that island. Let's see, yeah, that might be, and yeah, it's probably on this island somewhere or out in the water around it. We'll do it right there. Nice open spot with nothing about to attack me. And that way. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna hop in the boat, go over there to that part of the island and give it another throw. We'll see if it's somewhere in between. Alright, let's go this way. I'm kind of looking into the water, but I don't know that there would be any indication. Stronghold's fairly deep. Unless there's an opening above it, I'm not going to see anything that makes me know that it's there. Hey, we got another overturned boat. That one's like it's on its side. Yeah, I got to check that one out. It's going to be disorienting going on one that's on the side. Put it on the upside down and the right side up. Yeah, it's going to go up to the top here. Get the best view. Although it's probably going to land in the water or back that way. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we know it's somewhere in between there and here. So let's go to the coast. Give it another throw. Yeah, it's probably going to be somewhere in that area right here, just to make it difficult. Alright, we got it back. We gotta wait for it to come up. Let's go swim for it. Alright, back at the boat. Alright, yeah, I probably should have done a throw right from the coast. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be out in the water. Yeah, it's shallow enough. Let's see if it goes that way or the other way. Nope, it's going back that way, so it might be on the coast. Now where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Alright. I guess I should have done another throw from over here before I started moving away. It looks like I was right there at it. Where'd it go? I don't know. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. Okay. So yeah, we must be pretty close right here. Alright. So is it going into the ground right there? Is that why I'm not seeing what's happening? Let's clear a couple trees, see what happens. And we'll grab that. Okay. I'm thinking I'll take some of that, make a chest. I've already got one. Yeah, I've already got one. Let's make a quick chest. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I have a bunch of chests. I didn't need that. Okay, yeah, let's throw a bunch of stuff in here. And we'll hold on to that for the moment. We'll put that in there, put that back there. Switch back to that. A bed would be nice, just in case. Let's check for sheep real quick before I start digging into the ground. I don't know that I'm gonna find sheep nearby. Found bunnies. I hear chickens. Ah. There's... Hello. I haven't made shears yet, have I? I should make shears. Pretty sure I don't... Oh, I think I made shears, but I think I left them. Yeah, I left them before I went in the nether. So I have made shears. Alright, I need... Can I mix black and white? I don't think I can. But I think worst case I could dye it a black wool white, maybe? Yeah, more wolves. Is there one more sheep? Thought I heard a sheep, but yeah, there's a white sheep right there. That's what I need. All right, if I go all the way over there, you better drop some wool. All right, find a path. Wow, taking the long way around. At least it's not going anywhere. It's kind of trapped right there. I'm coming to rescue you. And you didn't drop wool. Oh, you did. Awesome. We got a bed. See, that's the easier path. All right, let's go back over there. We'll make a bed real quick. And then I can respawn there to make an easy corpse recovery if needed, instead of having to try to find my way all the way back over here. Yeah, it'd be nice to go ahead and know where the stronghold is. I'm not ready to go through it, but it's always nice to have a location, especially when you start going into the nether and building your little fast travel network. So, all right, there we go. And that, and we have a bed. All right, we'll reset spawn.
Point set.
Nice, nice. We'll hold on to that. Get rid of those. And we'll go ahead and grab some of that. Yeah. Yeah, we got enough. We'll go ahead and do it all. And we'll make a few torches. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, a couple more. Oh no, I made too many. Here, we'll put a torch right there. And now we're good. All right. Okay, so where do I want to dig down? It's got to be nearby, right? Let's see. Yeah, I've got some food on me, but oh yeah, I've got a lot of food on me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. thinking right here's good a place as any. It's got to be within a few blocks of it if it is here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright. I'm going to try to be safe about this, but my track record is not the best. I tend to make some stupid mistake eventually. Oh, and we've hit water. I don't know if that's a good thing. Okay. I'm thinking we need to... And I don't know that I've got enough supplies to do this on me. Yeah, I don't have enough supplies on me to do this. I'm gonna have to gather some blocks before I can do it. No, I do have enough between all the different blocks. Alright, I can do this. If my aim was better, I could do this. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do this to be somewhat smart about it. We're going to light this up so it's easier to work. And then we'll get rid of that. And put that there. Okay. If we go there and hop up, that'll get rid of those. Okay, we go there. 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 And we can just step our way down. And there. Okay. So now we have a tunnel through the water. Alright. I'll go ahead and add another one there. A little lighter way down. Yeah, I'm hearing the bubbles, and it's kind of throwing me off. I think it's because there's a magma block there, so I'm hearing that. Okay, we're moving again. Let's see if we see a stronghold. We'll know if we're close when I get the advancement, I guess. Yeah, I could be wrong, but it seemed like we were following the eyes of Ender correctly. I can say it out of practice, but it seems fairly straightforward how it works. And I don't know how deep the stronghold will be now. I don't know if those are very deep. Okay, well, I'm hearing skeleton rattles, so we're near some kind of structure or cave. And we'll light it up. Might as well grab the block. Okay. And there we go. Pretty sure we found it. It looks like a stronghold to me. Let's make a little I don't know, temporary area here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna block back up because I should have collected plenty of blocks to make my way back up now. Alright. Let's see if we see a natural entrance in there instead of having to dig down into it. bonus. Get a little bit of iron. Yeah, I'm hearing skeletons off that way. Okay, so maybe there's a good place to start digging. And this should go into a room. Yep.
Ferric_KJ
There we
has
go.
made the advancement
We
I
got
spot.
All right, very cool. All right, and now we have our entrance into a stronghold. Don't know that I'm really ready to go into the stronghold, but we'll check out this little area so we at least have a safe entrance. Things get dangerous, we'll circle back. Okay, I think this is the jail cells. Yeah. Yeah, I remember those. Because I did the Strider thing, where you had to do the Strider. I did it around a jail cell in an old world. Okay, so we got a little junction kind of thing there. Okay. Checking to see if I see a library would be really nice. Oh, wow. Oh, you can actually put them on doors now? So what does it do if I open the door? It just pops off. Okay. And there's drown down here. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we're going to mark that as home. That's pretty obvious. I don't think I can miss that. Okay, and then that's the way back up. Which I'll go ahead and put there. Nope, not there. I'll put that as my way back up. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'll just go back up from there. Alright. Well, I could do a little base down here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a little quick base down here in this room. Let's see. What do I want to do here? It's kind of a packed spot here. I want to do that. Then I'll do that. That'll work. And let's go ahead and give ourselves a couple of chests. Yeah, just do it there. That's good enough. All right. That's not a bad little starter base down here. Go ahead and make a couple more. Okay. All right, yeah, let's go explore just a little bit. Let's see. Is there anything in there other than a hole in the wall? There's a hole in the wall. And I can't tell what that is. It looks like something over there. Yeah, we'll just go with this. And we'll light it up. Okay, so we're outside of the... Yeah, we're outside the stronghold at this point. But it's better to light it up. And I'm hearing spiders. No, I'm hearing... What am I hearing? That was a good noise. Can I hear it again? Not the skeleton. I want that other sound. It's a tower. Yeah, let's see if we can get that scaly. Looks safe. Alright, let's go light this up a little bit. There's some water source blocks just in case we need them later. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I got some lapis and iron. That's good. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and collect that because I'm still, early game enough that that's something I want to harvest. Although that, I kind of want to wait until I've got to where I get more of it, but there's plenty in the world. We'll get more than what we need. Besides, without having looting, 49 goes a long way when you're enchanting stuff. And might as well get these too. Alright, let's get those up there. We'll do that as a throwaway block. Kind of wanting to do that just in case I need it. Yeah, we'll go with that. And that sword is looking really rough. Let's go ahead and combine swords. And have one good sword. I can do the same with the bows and have pretty much a full bow. Alright. Onward. And that's going to block off that, which is probably a good thing at this point. And if I dig one out, I'll have an easy way to get back up. Okay, it's good to see my torches already. That looks like another tower. And this one, what is that? I don't know, but that block looks out of place there for some reason. Okay, so let's go this way. And that's nothing. Okay, so we've cleared this area at least. Yep, Enderman. Okay. Which way do I want to go? I'm gonna go ahead and go that way, and then I get the button. Okay, clear that way. Hey, look what we found. Alright, well let's definitely go get rid of that real quick. Alright, and then how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, okay. Alright, so we found it. We know what we're looking for here. Let's see, what's the easy way of kind of marking a path here? Well, I didn't really go that far. I don't think I can lose it that quickly. Alright, we'll double check. Alright, so we're good here for now. Alright, so we found the portal. Awesome. Okay. So we'll do a torch there. And yeah, that's going to be confusing. I'll do there. Circle, circle, circle. All right, broken door. And we were back up there. Oops. Went off from where I intended. All right, and we'll go there. And that's the way back home. All right, we have found the end portal, and we know we need 8 eyes of Ender. And we have 2 left, so nice. We really only need 6 more. All right, that's really good progress. I am very happy with that. All right, we'll go ahead and make a little bit of iron and kind of get some things stored here. Don't really need those. I don't really have that much cobblestone left, so I should probably hang on to that for now. We don't need the Eyes of Ender. We'll put those into our travel bundle. And I think we're good going back to base. And then I can go ahead and brew the underwater breathing potion. And then... we got the fire resistance, so I think I'm going to head back and get the blaze stuff going. Let's see, if I had enough, I could make a ladder. That's a lot of wood, but I think I've got enough. I'll do half, and we'll see how far that gets me. Okay. Was I that deep? I don't think it would hurt to have that many ladders. Gonna have to move you. That's not gonna work. Yep, I need a stone first. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see if we can make it all the way up. Almost. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say a dozen more. Yeah, I'll make a better entrance later, but just something so we don't have to stack blocks to get in and out. Okay. Actually, where is ladders when you're looking at things? Where does that appear? Which list is it? Yeah, it's not those, it's not the blocks, so I guess here makes sense. Yep. Yeah, I know, I could have just done them all at once. Okay, that kind of splits things even again. We'll just toss you back in there for now. Actually, do I need to cook any food? Yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. Alright, yep. Yeah, it's like it's daylight. Let's go ahead and get back to our boat. And we can use our map to get back home easily enough. And then we can get ready and head back into the Nether after making a few potions. Oh, really? Really, you can be like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go make some more ladders. We'll make all the ladders. There's trees up there. I can always get more wood. Plus, there was some more wood in the chest up there. I can use that wood. All right, so it was here. No, yep. Alright, 9's good. So I didn't really have to use all my wood, but yeah. We'll go ahead and just make a bunch of ladders. I'll need them at some point anyway. Alright, heading up. And we're up and out. Just in time to lay in that bed and make it morning again. Might as well have some sugar cane growing here. Give us a little safety wall behind us so maybe the drown won't see us right there when we're at our base. Oh, I didn't put the wood in there, did I? Let's see. I'll go ahead and put all the raw food in there and cook it up later. And might as well take that. I don't have that much more back at base. And it probably wouldn't hurt to leave another one there. I've got several already on my boat. Alright, let's get some sleep. And I will leave this bed here so that it is nearby here. So I should probably look at coordinates. Okay, so we're negative 1627, basically negative 0. So just have to remember negative 1630. Alright, let's head home. That's not too bad. I was worried it was going to be out in the ocean or something. But that's not too inconvenient. Especially if, let me check, where's my map? Yeah, see. Well, not that convenient, but yeah, we'll go with it. I'd save you, buddy, but I can't get over there. No, you're good. Let's see, we'll go this way. Still need to explore the rest of the map. Go ahead and finish that up too. Actually, saying that, I can go ahead and knock out this one real quick. Maybe. I don't think it's going to be too much to finish filling this one in. Although I think I'm going to do this. And that way I can have my, oops, I'll do that. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay, we'll go this way. We just slept, so we got plenty of daylight, and there's a bed not too far away, so yeah, we can knock out this island real quick. Almost, a few more dots. These are nice to hit the dead ends like that. Okay. And a couple of dots that way. Is that a dot right there, or is that like sand or a different material? I just hate getting back to base, get it up on the wall, and there's like, you know, one dot left on the map. Oh, fox. Oh, pretty. I like those trees. Alright. There's like a dot there, but I'm not sure if it's an actual dot or... lots of mushrooms here. I have to remember that later. I think it's actually a sand dot. But we've covered it, so I know there's no missing part of the map. Alright, and then this way. I don't know that I need to collect the mushrooms yet, but it's hard not to collect them when there's so many right here. that's enough to get on breeding. I don't need to collect all of them. I just need to collect enough to be able to make more. Oh, I say that and then I just walk into the mushroom field. I can't not get them. Oh, it's so hard to resist. I can't resist. Get all the mushrooms. Okay, that's kind of, I'm getting obsessive now, right? That's enough mushrooms. Stop getting the mushrooms. I gotta stop getting the mushrooms. Alright, that's all the mushrooms I'm getting. Wow, 39. Okay, I can't get 39. I need 40, right? Okay, now I'm done. And slightly northward. Oh, don't fall in the hole. And this way. I do like this biome. I don't know that I would want to live here, but it's really nice to visit. What was the sound I just heard? Was it something? Oh, a chicken ran into a bush? Running from the fox? Okay, and that's sweet berries. Okay. I'm not sure, can you do stuff with sweet berries? Find out later. I'll go ahead and gather some while I'm right here. Hello, chicken. Fox is gonna get you. Be careful. Okay, so I think that's this island. Now it's the little section there that needs to be completed. Or is it the same island? It's hard to tell if it's connected or if it goes to beaches. Speaking of, if we're leaving the island, I should just go back and get my boat. I think that's it right there. Yeah, I'm just go back and get my boat real quick. I think that's my boat. We'll see in a minute. There's something over there. What is that? Was that the boat that we were on for the night? Or is that a different boat? Oops. Yeah, that's the boat that we were on. Pretty sure I see my torch up top. Alright, so going this way. Yeah, should just be a quick stop right there. Get the rest of that map filled in. Get back in my boat. And then get back home. Sounds easy enough until I get distracted by the next thing. So easy to get distracted in this game. Alright. Let's see. That's a good parking spot. And that got me most of the map. Alright, let's go up this way. Okay, a little bit to our left and then a little bit to our right. And we'll finish the map over here on this island. I think that's it because we went around the coast over there before, so I'd already got that side of the map, or that side of the island. I think that's it. There may be two dots right there, I can't tell. Yeah, it's that not wanting to leave a single pixel on the map. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Those look so cool. Yeah, I wish I had, well, I don't think I do I? Yeah, I do. I just have to see what that looks like when they make a baby. Aww. Yeah, my wife wants to do a land of the minis, and we talked about getting this type of cow for our farm. And then there's like a miniature version of those. So yeah, I'm convinced we need to do that. Oh, little baby foxes too. Hello, baby foxes. All right, I'm so distracted right now. I'm not chasing you. I'm not chasing you. Don't run away. All right, let's go get the last little bits there, finish this, and then I'll head back home. I promise. It's so hard to stay focused in this game. And that's, you know, an adult saying that. Yeah, an adult playing Minecraft, so I don't know how much credit that gives me. Alright, heading on. Yeah, I do want to get a mob spawner, just have a lot of bones to get all the wolves. Hello. And it's like this way. And I'm about to run out of daylight. I'm going to have to get back to my boat soon. Alright, I think this island is cleared. Alright, and don't fall in the hole. And I think this is almost a straight path back to the boat. We'll see. Yeah, it just makes me think of back the old EverQuest days where I used to be able to just make a straight path across North Carolina. I knew the map so well, I could just do a straight line wherever I needed to go. Okay, I was at the edge of green and sand. So where was that? Where's my boat? I was on this part of the island, so where is my boat? Where to park? Should have put a torch down so I'd be able to find it easily. Okay. Alright, already got skellies out. Dang, where did I leave my boat? I must have been further over, and I was thinking the previous one where I was at the green and sand. Or like the line between grass and sand. Alright. Moving on. I'm going to throw a torch here just so I know I've been on this coast. Thought that was my boat. Just a turtle. Okay, I think my boat's over here at the line between sand. Yeah, that I was right. I was just the wrong part of the island. And we'll put that there. And I think I can just keep getting my boat. I don't think I have to fight things unless that guy sees me through the grass. Oh, saw me, but I'm in my boat. Your aim's not that good. Ha ha ha. Alright, and then this way toward home. Alright. Yeah, been to that island. There's torches. Yeah, that's where I fished, right? Yeah, that's where I was fishing. Why was there a splash right behind me? Don't know. Heading on. Heading on. I'm not stopping. Alright. Enderman. Yeah, I can't pass here without putting a quick torch on top, like the spot I've been. Alright, and then that way. Okay, heading home. And since I'm recording this instead of live streaming, I think I may get back home and go ahead and stop and have a little supper break, and then I'll record more after that. Just check, see if there's anything else going on I need to pay attention to, because it's Sunday night. Want to make sure I'm good for the rest of the weekend. Yep, and I put torches, so that is my little opening right there on the coast. It heads back to the village. Sometimes I put the torches down correctly. Yeah, I'm still watching for Nautilus. I saw Nautilus over there, and it's like, nope, good guy. It's okay. Alright, yeah, I am looking forward to having a Nautilus as a mount at some point. That does look pretty cool. I saw a video when they were talking about it before it came out. Looked really neat. And it seemed like it was fairly easy to get early game, comparatively. There's a whole lot of creepers waiting right there. Okay, almost back to my little spot where I leave my boat. That way I know I can find it next time I need it. Wow, that house is all lit up. That's a whole lot of torches. It's cool. And there's my boat spot. Almost home. And I need to reset my spawn point. Would you kill? Thank you. I'll take those. How about you? You killing anything near my home? Doing good? Alright. Hello, Minecraft. Let's go ahead and make it morning. Reset spawn. Alright, yeah, it's about an hour and a half. That's pretty good for a session there. I think I might just adjust my goals and call that an episode. Let's see. Because we did get the I Spy, so we did get an achievement. That's good. We made a little bit of progress on a couple of other ones. I ate some foods. Let's check our stats here. Well, we didn't actually do anything. I tell you what, I will make that one episode 10, and yeah, I'll add in an episode 9 to capture what we did this time. And we are at 6:28. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah. So we'll make that one 6:28 as well. Yeah, with the whole live streaming thing, it kind of threw me off a little bit. All right, so yeah, I'll add in an episode 9. When I come back, I'll have that, and we'll be ready for episode 10, where we'll actually do the brewing, exploring, and I guess I did the fishing. I can take the fishing off of there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move that up to this one. All right, and we'll put and in portal, because that's a pretty major accomplishment for that one. All right, well, thank you for watching. I will leave a playlist. I'm not sure which side I should point to. I'll leave a playlist for the series and let it suggest something for you, and go ahead and do the like, subscribe, and notification bell and all the YouTube stuff. So this has been fun. I'm so glad to be playing again, even though I have to record it because I can't live stream it. But this is so much fun. I love playing Minecraft, and I'm enjoying the game. Come back for more. See you soon.